Do you think the NSA watches you when you jerk off?
Oh, definitely.
Why wouldn't they?
For security,
Why wouldn't they?
for security reasons, or everyone? Like, do you think they have specific favorites they watch?
Well, I mean, if you look up something like...
I watch porn sometimes.
Well, no, but like if you look up something like...
I try not to. It's bad for you.
Yeah. No,
But
I
I'm flesh and blood, made of sin like the rest of us.
Well, I'm assuming if you look up something like that's
Yeah.
very outlandish...
How to build a bomb, Pornhub. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Or like, you know, anything that has to do with children, like the weirdos.
Well, so the biggest thing is, I think the NSA is trying to protect us because, like, when you jack off, you get like weird hair growth.
They're the
on your
only
hand.
they're the only government agency that listens to the people
Yeah.
all the time.
All the time, nonstop. Well, I know they're hearing us, but are they listening?
Oh, that's a good distinction. My NSA agent never really listens. They just hear.
Yeah.
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 So you get hairy hands if you masturbate, and you
Yeah.
don't go to heaven. You go to hell
Is that
before
why
you
my
die.
hands are so hairy?
Yeah, they're trying to protect us. The NSA.
Do you not masturbate?
I bet you if the NSA had more power, they would stop us all from watching porn.
Dude, the NSA just needs to teach you not to use your hand to masturbate and just fuck a couch like the rest of us.
And just what?
Fuck a couch
Oh.
like the rest of us.
Then the couch gets hairy.
That's fine, huh? More cushion.
Fuzzy couch.
The
Maybe we
push-
get like a shag couch or something like that. Yeah,
yeah, shag couch.
yeah like a
I
shag
haven't heard of
carpet.
those ones. All right, you had something to bring up.
Yeah, it was like the rift between Hollywood and the middle class.
Yeah, and it's, for me, it looks like part of a bigger issue, not only Hollywood, but the entire political system.
Well, absolutely.
And the fact that they can tell one side whatever they want. Like, I think both sides are so against each other, it doesn't matter. You know, it's anyone but Trump, anyone but Biden. It's the uniparty, man. Like, they have us completely divided so that
Yeah.
we'll believe anything as long as we're going against the other guys.
And it's funny as you see these like flips back and forth, and like they'll happen within like months of each other.
Yeah,
like they can't hold a consistent view for even a year.
right.
Like I remember the vaccine was big one.
Yep,
It was like it started out the Democrats were like maybe we should be worried about this.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Trump
what I was
vaccine.
going to bring up. Yeah, the Trump
Yeah.
vaccine.
It's
I
not-
will never take the Trump
I'll
vaccine.
never take it.
And it was
then-
literally months later that they all started.
Well, it was when
saying, like,
Biden got put into office, the vaccine
Yeah.
was safe and reliable.
Mhm.
Right.
So it's...
I still don't know what to think. I think it's stupid that I was forced to get vaccinated to stay in the army, but
I got vaccinated.
I didn't.
I
I
yeah,
care
they-
about my fellow man, unlike CJ.
Yeah, gosh, CJ,
I
how are we even in the same room? Put a mask
honestly wish everyone would die.
Wait, which
Everyone?
vax did you get, bro?
on. I wanted just the one shot one,
The
so I
Johnson
got.
and Johnson.
Yeah, J Crew. Yo.
This is a club.
What's funny, actually, I can get into conspiracy theories here. With
Let's
the
go.
Johnson
I want
and
to
Johnson.
go. I want to go deep.
So when Moderna and Pfizer and all of them were getting tested and everything, and then Johnson and Johnson was like, "Oh, you only have to get one shot," and it wasn't an mRNA vaccine. Suspiciously, the Johnson and Johnson one was taken off the market. Like, you can't get it anymore because it was causing blood clots, is what was said. But then Pfizer and Moderna, who are our mRNA vaccines, are causing blood clots, and there's some factual, I don't have any of the research behind it, but there is factual evidence to prove that those ones are causing blood clots, and yet those are the ones that they're pushing. So the one that, I in my opinion, the Johnson & Johnson one was the safest one to take, and yet they pushed it off because it wasn't an mRNA, and they weren't, Johnson & Johnson wasn't taking subsidies from the government, so the government wasn't making money off of Johnson & Johnson like Pfizer and Moderna.
Speaking of the government making money, we should all just be self-sufficient and go live in a cabin in the woods and grow our own corn, or better crops, chickens, no taxes. They don't want you to, man. They won't make any money off you.
Exactly. Yeah.
I hate the government.
Yeah.
I don't even use roads.
Well, we could. Yeah.
I'm just a traveler on your road.
yeah, what have you seen those cop videos where they'll pull over? What are they called? Like
The
sovereign citizens.
Sovereign citizens.
Yeah, the
I'm
sovereign
just a traveler
I'm
on
just
your
a
road.
traveler. I don't need a license, bro.
I don't have to have a license. I do not follow your laws.
I wish, dude. I wish.
Your
be
laws
sick.
do not affect me. I'm just a traveler on your
Well,
roads.
I mean,
You have something else about the vaccine, or
Well, I did want to say that I was very grateful of the sexual feelings that I had towards Joe Biden after I took the vaccine.
it's made everything a lot easier to stomach.
Yeah, it actually did make me masturbate more. Thanks, NSA. But yeah, I mean, it was good for me, I think.
The masturbation.
And I mean, and the vaccine.
Yeah, the only thing I know, my balls got smaller after the vaccine.
Yeah.
That
I
could be
wouldn't know. I didn't
unrelated,
get
though.
it.
Your balls got smaller.
Could be unrelated.
I just chose not to get it because it was very politicized, and I was like, I'm not going to do something that I don't want to do.
Dude,
Yeah, that's
when
fair.
I finally lose my virginity, I'm just gonna say the vaccine made my dick shrink.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, you should have been here before that vaccine. It was
dude, you should
11
have been on
inches.
here
You
in
have the
2019, baby.
You have the excuse.
Yeah.
As long as you've got like 5 inches, who cares? You'll just
Yeah.
need
I
to
didn't see a
find
video on that.
find someone with a shallower
I think
vagina.
I have 8.
8
I think
inches
Something
or
like that.
centimeters.
inches. I counted with my eyes.
Then what do you have to worry about with your eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did. It was an eye measurement.
yeah, we'll see how that works
I
out.
8 nanometers, so.
Whip it out. Let's get the
Nanometers.
measuring stick.
I got the ruler.
Get the yardstick.
The ruler. We'll measure on camera for the audience.
Yeah, show the proof.
I don't care about getting age restricted. We'll probably only get like 10 viewers anyway.
Yeah, and they'll have to report us for that. You guys wouldn't report us.
You guys wouldn't report. Yeah, I trust our loving audience.
I read the comments on the last one. That shit was funny.
Whoa, what
On,
was
the,
it?
on all the
Oh,
shorts
yeah.
that we posted
All
and
the
shit.
shirts? I was too afraid, I'll be honest.
Oh, dude, it's so funny.
There was a guy-
There's a guy that fucking came out and was like, I don't understand why liking feet is so wrong, and then like really defended.
It's not wrong, yeah. I don't.
Yeah, no, he was like, you can like any other part of someone's body except for feet. The moment you say that you have a foot fetish, everyone ostracizes it. Everyone.
That's
freaks
I mean,
out.
yeah, that's true. Like, there's people who like assholes. We don't make fun of people who eat booty as much as feet. And ass is probably dirtier than feet most of the times.
I think so.
But you're walking on your feet all the time. You don't walk on your asshole.
No.
Yeah, I wish we did.
The FBI killed Martin Luther King Jr.
I agree.
100%.
Like
No question about it.
Yeah.
Have you heard this?
I was gonna
I
say
have,
100%.
I've
100%.
heard that, and I've also heard that Martin Luther King Jr. wasn't the greatest person ever either. Like he did.
Well,
some
yeah,
It
he-
doesn't
shady-ass
matter.
shit.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I'm not saying that
The greatest
I-
person ever was Kid Rock.
Well, I meant like
Bah.
there was some shady shit that he was involved in. Like he knew about a rape and he didn't do anything to stop it and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
no one's
Cheated
100%
on his
perfect.
wife. Oh my god.
Yeah, same with like Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss cheated on his wife. You're allowed to cheat on your wife.
Yeah, but the FBI did kill him.
If the
I'm not-
FBI kills you, you're allowed to get one last bang in.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's right that the
Extramaritally.
FBI killed him. I'm just saying that like
Yeah, sure, he wasn't 100% good.
Yeah, I remember
don't think there's like
reading-
anyone that.
If you read the journal of Martin Luther King, you can see he's saying the FBI is going to kill me. I should be allowed to fuck anyone I want.
That's facts.
I agree.
The FBI
But yeah.
really got this country off.
I think
to
the smoking gun is the fact that so they said that James Earl Ray shot him through a certain window,
Mhm.
but they cut the tree down that was blocking the window that morning that they were going to start the investigation. So all of a sudden,
well, there's not only that's the smoking gun. There's like 3 other, like blatant pieces of evidence that pointed at
yeah.
0% chance that it was James who shot it. The witness who like testified that he saw him there at the crime scene did it for like the $10 or $100 reward. He was some drunk, and when shown pictures of I think random people, or was it?
He said he like falsely identified multiple
Yeah, he
people.
falsely identified him multiple times.
Well, it's kind of like the whole JFK shooting with Lee Harvey Oswald. Like, there's a lot of conspiracies against that, where Lyndon B. Johnson was on Air Force One and he was already acting as if he was president before JFK was shot. He was a very shady person. And then Jack Ruby or Jack Rudy or whatever, who shot Lee Harvey Oswald after being arrested, was a gang member and had no reason to shoot Lee Harvey Oswald. And so there's like a potential cover-up.
I don't trust that LBJ guy either.
No, he was a very shady
I don't trust
individual.
anyone who calls their dick Bubba or whatever he called it.
Called it Bubba.
I think so. The only I think he had some stupid name like that. But yeah, there was one like Congress or Supreme Court, whatever hearing, where he would like send all the women.
My
in
dick
the
is
room.
called Bubba.
He sent all the women out of the room, and then he flopped his dick out and showed everyone there his massive schlong.
I think
And
that's
he was like,
factual.
"This gives me power over you."
Bubba, you better listen to me or Bubba's gonna put you in
Might
shape.
not, maybe it wasn't Bubba. That seems a little ridiculous, but he did have a ridiculous nickname for it, and it was reportedly monstrous.
Yeah.
And then
He had a
he said
monstrous
something about
cock.
I'll have all these black people. He didn't say black people. He said a different word. Voting Democrat for 200 years, and I mean he did a pretty good job so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With his dick.
Yeah, I'll show these black people my dick for 200 years.
This is what proves like you can't do anything in society without a big dick. If you have a big dick, the sky's the fucking limit. But if you have
You
a
think,
small
like,
one,
you
you
think-
can't make black people.
You think
vote
Bill
for
Gates
Democrats.
has a huge dick?
I don't think he does.
I think he's completely
Yeah.
average.
I
I
think he's
disagree
either
with you. I
average-
think-
he's undersized. to
I
be
think
honest.
LBJ, Lieutenant Blowjob, is an outlier. Is an outlier in the dick size of politicians. I feel like politicians
I've
have
never
some
heard
of
of him.
some of
Actually-
the
pulling out
smallest
his hat.
dicks out there.
Yeah, the Greeks and like the Indians, for example, like they all actually
They
revered
praised
small
the
dicks.
they praised the small dick.
Yeah. They said
It's a
you're
sign of
powerful.
intelligence.
I heard
Yeah.
of a joke about, I don't remember if it was Greeks or Romans who used to have the orgies and whatnot, and I think both of them did, but like,
Every society.
but one of them was
Every
like,
good one.
Yeah,
it was like-
every society we're talking
was it
about.
Greeks that
orgies.
had the all men, or was it the Romans that did all men orgies?
I do not know.
I know the Romans
know,
for sure did.
I know
and
both
so
Greeks
okay,
and
so if
Romans
it was the
like,
Romans,
like
it was like
fucking boys.
when the Romans met the Greeks and they're like, and they see their orgies, they're like, we can have women in these.
Yeah. I was actually I don't remember which fucking emperor it was. It was probably, I think it was Tiberius or something. It said that he loved being penetrated as much as he loved penetrating. He said they would do both at the same time.
So they're running trains on each other.
Yeah.
You see, all my emperor facts are like, important stuff. I guess it actually, you know what? Important distinction. All of history, it's all history. So what makes it important? Me knowing, who the emperor of the Byzantine Empire was that almost reconquered Rome. That's just as important as knowing, it was Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, there's certain...
just as important as the emperor that liked being penetrated.
Yeah.
Well,
Honestly,
yeah.
it's all history, man.
I thought you were making an argument against history, and I was like, well, there's certain reasons history is important.
Nope. Name one.
Well, U.S. citizen.
So we can understand orgies and gay sex. That's a pretty big
Well, I
one.
was going to say
Alright, fair.
citizenship tests. That's a good one for it.
Why?
Why? Because it's nice to have a person that wants to enter your country.
I mean, I'd rather have
history.
like a doctor enter the country rather than someone who
Well,
knows
no, I don't
history.
disagree with you. I don't think that we shouldn't.
Do you think it should just be a part of it?
Yeah, I just think I think them understanding U.S. history before entering the country is a good
Yeah.
idea.
Well, I'd like it. Understanding is one thing, and it should lead to like appreciating American
Yeah,
history and
exactly,
American values.
absolutely.
That'd be
The
That
only thing
makes
with
sense.
What's your plan to teach all the illegal immigrants about U.S. history?
I'm
I
sure
say we
there's like
deport them. I don't say we don't keep them.
I'm sure there's a Khan Academy or like that one guy who does all those history lessons, those 10-minute histories.
I just think it'd be
Just set
funny.
him up with a playlist of that.
I just think it'd be funny that someone who works for like a construction company probably knows more about history than like the average American.
Yeah.
Who
What
just
do you
like
mean?
who just like got into the country.
Someone who,
Oh, yeah,
someone
Like,
who
you have to pass a
came
history
here.
test. It's
Yeah,
like,
someone who came here knows more than the
Yeah.
actual U.S. citizens.
Right,
Which
yeah.
actually happens. I mean, people don't pay attention
Yeah, that's
anymore.
the thing.
Our schooling system's flawed.
Yeah,
It's
and
not like it's just school.
I hate those videos where like all these comedians like Jay Leno and stuff will go out in the street and ask random Americans all these questions, and obviously they're not going to show the ones that get it right. But like,
No,
what
absolutely.
percentage? I feel like the majority of people have to be able to name 3 countries in Europe.
Well, and you get those people that go out there and they're asking drunk college kids, and of course they're not going to
Yeah.
they're drunk.
I don't know. I think
Just gives the
you'd
wrong
be
impression.
surprised. Some people are fucking that stupid.
But yeah, sure, some people. But how do you consistently get videos with like 5 of these raging retards? Are we allowed to say retard?
I bet you.
I say retard all
say
the time.
retard. No, but dude, I bet you right now we could go out like downtown.
All right,
Just with
Ryan,
a
name a
camera.
country in Europe besides Spain,
Germany,
besides Germany.
Bulgaria.
All right.
I think we're all pretty smart.
Romania.
That's why we're on this
Oh,
podcast.
you didn't say in this room.
He meant downtown.
No, I'm saying we grab this microphone right here and a camera, and we go downtown.
Oh,
And we just
yeah,
start,
yeah,
like,
Who
yeah.
conquered the Byzantine
countries.
Empire?
Yeah, or like
The Ottomans.
Who conquered the U.S.
And
Nobody, bitch.
Justinian, the white man.
Who had orgies? Who had gay sex orgies?
Oh, in history? So, I mean, yeah. The homies, bro, they yearned for me. Give me that.
Oh wait, we got here from talking about
Yeah,
how Hollywood
JFK.
and the middle class
Oh.
is split.
Yeah, we kind of.
Hollywood killed Martin Luther King Jr.
I don't think that's how that works. I don't
Fucking,
think...
you got James Dean with like a fucking sniper rifle.
Yeah, he didn't actually hit a
No,
Ford.
who's the one guy who
James,
shot
he didn't hit a Ford. He
the
just
guy with the
fucking-
pistol on set?
Oh, yeah. Alec Baldwin.
Alec
killed-
Baldwin
yeah.
killed Martin Luther King
King.
Jr. with a prop
Well, a lot of
gun.
people have died on set from guns. Was Bruce Lee one of them?
Was Martin Luther King Jr. just an actor?
Just like, damn.
Shit, no. Whoa. $1 billion is what he was charged with.
$1
I don't have $1 billion.
loss.
No, the fee, bro. And they made it to where he can't go bankrupt, dude. He can't declare bankruptcy.
Can we believe that out? I declare bankruptcy.
Yeah, I prematurely declare bankruptcy. You can't sue me for shit.
We'll just make this an LLC, so anything we say on here can't be sued
Yeah.
to us directly. It can only be sued to the company.
I feel like I need to make an apology. Alec Baldwin sincerely regrets murdering that.
Martin Luther King.
It was an
He's like,
accident.
I meant to hold the gun. I was holding it like this. It's like just a video where he's like not even holding a fake gun. He's just like, I held it like this. You know,
It was gonna be a good shot, bro.
Yeah.
Did you? There was a conspiracy theory about that, where because her husband was a lawyer, and suing. we will. Don't worry about it.
Wait. Did Alec Baldwin commit?
That's also getting cut.
Yeah, just a bunch of bleeps or less. You can't talk about Sandy Hook.
No, dude.
Children died.
Come back in at you can't talk
The
about
thing is,
Sandy
you
Hook.
can't talk about it. You can't talk about it, and you can't say something and then apologize for it later, because then you decided that you or just because you said something means that you sent people to their house to attack them, even though you had nothing.
Yeah,
to say
well,
about
and the
that.
thing too, like, unfortunately, I'm used to being able to joke about any tragedy.
Oh, same.
Sandy Hook, though, like, exclusively, like, what, kindergartners died?
Yeah, it's
That's
insane.
pretty
Yeah,
rough,
It's really bad.
and you never get over that. Like,
No.
9/11, I'm over it.
9/11 too. Like a
Especially knowing that
Especially
Alec
since
Baldwin did it.
that Lucky Larry Luciano fucker took out that insurance policy. He was fucking behind 9/11. He knew it was going to happen. Oh, these billionaires that are always in the office every fucking day, his son and his daughter-in-law and him just, random accidents, didn't show up to the tower on the day that the fucking planes crashed into.
Are you suggesting that Bush didn't do 9/11?
Oh, no, he did it. Like, I'm not saying this Larry guy could have done it. I'm saying Larry knew it was going to happen and just let all his employees fucking die for a couple $1 billion.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say we are getting off topic again, but I mean, I realize we're talking about Hollywood, fake shit. So there we go. We're still on topic.
Oh, this is a good one. Moon landing, real or fake?
real.
Yeah, we did it. I think the argument that the footage
We
was fake.
did it?
Huh?
What do you mean we did it? We faked it or we...
We
Actually
landed.
got there.
We made it.
We made it, but the argument that the footage was faked, I believe, because they talk about like how harsh space is on all this shit.
Well,
And they somehow managed to like have a camera set up to like show Neil Armstrong getting out of the shuttle before anyone got out,
it
right?
was all recorded.
It was a GoPro, bro.
Well, no. So obviously that part wasn't like, it wasn't 100% like, oh, Neil Armstrong wasn't the first person out on. They've already admitted that he wasn't the first one out on the shuttle.
Oh, okay.
It was, they had to set up a camera before anybody could get out there and do it. But they wanted to make it a memorable moment, and that's
And
why
they
they had.
succeeded. I mean,
It's like,
Well,
hey
yeah.
guys, we finally made it to the moon. Wait. Set up the cameras before we do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
well,
I don't know,
yeah,
that's
seriously.
kind of a ridiculous thing.
When
I think-
everyone on Earth is going to watch...
I mean, how many? I don't remember how many astronauts were on the shuttle. but Buzz Aldrin was also there.
He was actually. I don't think he actually got on the moon. I think
he was in the ship.
No,
though.
Buzz Aldrin was the second one on the moon. There was a third guy who was in the
Third
ship
guy
and didn't
in
get it.
orbit.
That-
And
yeah.
I don't even know.
I'm pretty
his
sure
name.
that was Buzz Aldrin.
No.
No, Buzz Aldrin made it.
Okay, I'm 99%
There's
sure
I think
he
there was
the one that was
three
in orbit.
people.
Oh, I'm 100% sure you're wrong.
There was
I
there
have
were
the
3.
internet.
Yeah,
That's
Google it, producer.
Google it. We're gonna bet.
By the way, Ryan's been talking every now and again. Can they hear you?
absolutely not.
Okay.
Oh, really?
No, yeah, not at all.
Stop talking then.
Say something funny, and then they won't hear you. It'll be
Joke
great.
about the Tennessee shooting.
You can talk all you want about the event.
Apollo 11. That's what it is.
Yeah, the Tennessee shooting. She only got 6 because she had testosterone in her veins.
He.
He?
He.
I thought it was a she.
No dead naming.
They're literally dead,
Was.
Was.
bro. Was.
My pronouns are was.
Yeah, obviously, I haven't seen people say that. I guess I haven't looked at the news for a while. Are people saying like, "Oh, these trans radicals are getting out of hand"?
Some people are. I think it's kind
I
of.
think anyone. We live in a fair country where anyone can commit a mass shooting.
Yeah, and I believe
I don't
in that.
think it's
right.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, there's three astronauts: Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins.
I'm pretty sure Buzz Aldrin was the one who was.
You're wrong, though.
Correct me.
Yeah, look up. Did Buzz Aldrin step on the moon?
Buzz Aldrin drank wine on the moon.
Damn. He took his helmet off and drank wine on the moon. Proving it's fake. Because it's made of cheese, right? You got wine and cheese.
Dude,
I think all three of them made it out on the moon. You
Oh,
just don't
okay.
really hear about Michael Collins. Like, I didn't know who the hell that was.
Dude, I want to be like.
So I'm wondering if Michael Collins was probably the
I
first
was
one that
thinking
made
of
it
Phil
out
Collins.
to
I was
the moon.
about to say the Genesis guy.
I'm wondering if Michael Collins
Phil
was the
Collins.
first. Oh, that camera went out.
Okay.
Our camera's up.
He was playing.
Menu. You
Yeah,
said menu twice.
Phil Collins
Oh,
was
far left.
singing. The first man to sing
One.
"Can You Feel the Love Tonight" on the air on the
Again.
moon.
Was it Can You Feel It? Did he do Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
There you go.
Pretty sure that was Lion King.
Oh, what was the one in Tarzan? Yeah, what's that song
I
called?
don't know.
In the Air Tonight.
Is it?
Just
Yeah,
a
okay.
little bit.
They're all the same.
I like
All music is the same 4 notes.
Right. I
Um,
like Land of Confusion. It's a cool song.
But
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back. So I'm wondering if Michael Collins was probably the first person out on, because you don't hear about him, right? So I wonder if he
Big
was the,
cover up.
yeah, I wonder if he was the first person to actually walk on the moon, to set up the camera, and then went back into the cockpit, and then fucking
That's fucked up.
what's his name? Buzz Lightyear.
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it." Like he gets
That
all the
was
fame and
one
fortune
small
for it.
step for man.
One
I bet-
giant leap for mankind.
I bet you Neil Armstrong just held a gun to his head and was like, "You let me be the first fucking man, I swear."
And
to
then he was
God."
like, "This is space. Guns don't work."
Yeah,
Oh.
the televised moment wasn't until
Actually, yeah,
after.
you're right. I've played Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Guns do work in space.
Yeah,
"Idiot."
I think it was 2, or was it 3?
3.
When did they go to space?
I
3?
think
3?
When
I
they
think Ghosts.
when
They
they-
also were in space.
Whenever they
Well,
fought the
but like
Latin
the
American
moon,
army.
the space map, the one where you can launch up into space off the rocket, that was I think in 3.
Mhm.
I
But I
also
don't
know there's a
remember.
zombies map in space. I think that's.
Yeah, that's the one we're talking about.
That's in earlier though. That's not.
No, I was
three.
talking about like the campaign.
Oh, campaign.
But Moon Zombies, yeah, that's a
That's
decent
what I
I
map.
think
was
that's.
about.
I
It's a
think that might be
decent
Black
map.
Ops
You
1.
guys Black
think
Ops
one
Zombies
was-
enjoyers?
Oh, is it?
I'm right.
You guys Black Ops
I didn't
Zombies
have a
enjoyers?
fucking.
Yeah,
what's
I
the-
love Black
what was
Ops
it?
Zombies.
What's your favorite Black Ops Zombies map? And World of War Zombies.
It would be Mob of the Dead.
That's a really good one.
I like the one with all the presidents.
5?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
That's pretty good.
I just like it because I get.
Shit ass wonder weapon, but
Well, I just like playing as John F. Kennedy
no, yeah, that's
because
good.
his voice is annoying. All of his voice lines.
Nothing bad
really
ever
like
happens
Reese.
to the Kennedys.
Yeah. Where the hell were we?
Hollywood and
We were-
Hollywood.
yeah,
Yeah,
well, he was
no,
talking-
we were never actually there.
Well, he was talking about the moon landing being the video being fake. but-
Yeah, oh, okay.
This is
Moon
gonna be
landing's
terrible to edit into a coherent conversation.
good. Yeah,
I
we'll
mean,
do our
it's
best.
whatever.
Yeah, we'll get there. Don't worry. Don't worry,
just gonna be a
audience.
bunch
Brian's in the corner crying.
It's just gonna be a bunch of shorts anyway. It's fine.
Right? Yeah, we're not even gonna release
just-
the full episode. Just a shit ton of shorts.
We're just
gonna-
spitballing here because we don't really have that much time. So
That is true. All right, CJ, Hollywood versus the middle class. No more politics. We're gonna
Well, I mean,
focus
it
on
is
this
politics,
right now.
though.
Nope, no more politics. Make it non-political.
Politics with a
fuck. Okay.
Censor yourself.
Well, the biggest problem is that these people have so much money, and
These people?
yeah.
What do you mean by these people?
Hollywood.
Are you talking about a
people.
specific group of people
Yeah,
that
Hollywood.
run everything in Hollywood?
Yeah. No. No. Stop making it political. No. So, actresses, actors, pretty much anybody that lives in Hollywood.
Gotta
and-
suck Harvey Weinstein's dick.
Yeah. Which
They got to. It was a privilege.
But they all have so much money, so when they're like trying to relate to people who don't have a lot of money, it's like
Right, like
it's
those COVID
Marie-
lockup.
Yeah,
Remember
well, it's
those
like
when they were in
Marie
the?
Antoinette.
Ooh, I'm in my mansion.
It's like Marie Antoinette.
She
when
never
she
said
said
that. She never said
Let them
that.
eat cake.
Well,
She was like 13 when they reportedly had her say
either
that.
way, like it's the same idea though. The idea structure where she's so rich and she eats cake on it for basically every
Yeah,
day.
the story. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
it's a similar theory because they're like, well, I don't struggle to live, so they don't understand that it's like gas isn't cheap, electric cars aren't cheap,
Yeah.
anything isn't cheap. It's super expensive to
Eggs.
live. Tell me about it,
Both
dude.
kinds. Women are running out.
Yeah,
No eggs. Empty egg
it's the COVID
cartons.
vaccine, bro.
There's gonna be. And you know, people have been saying it for a while. There's certainly people out there that don't legitimately don't want to have kids and aren't gonna have kids.
Which is fine. I don't think.
But yeah, I mean, who cares?
I
Do what you
think there
want.
should be some people shouldn't have kids.
Sure, of course, but there's gonna be a lot of people who really wanted kids,
And they're not gonna
be able to have it because they waited too long. They put their career above family, which is wild to me.
I think we should.
Family
force,
is everything.
I think we should force everyone to have kids at least once.
So we can have some leverage against
Okay,
them.
Catholic Church.
Yeah,
Yeah, in case we need to kidnap them.
I like the Pope.
Me too.
What the fuck do you mean we should force people to have kids?
That's what I'm saying.
Because we're having a population crisis right now.
He is actually right about that.
Well, yeah, we are underpopulated. It's
No,
like
I think it's ridiculous when people are like, all right, we have like, what is it now? Like
8 billion.
Make the
8
country
billion?
better and people
it's like
have
we have
kids.
8 billion and we need to start having more kids. It's like
No. You don't
that's
understand.
the Elon Musk thing, right? That lately
billions,
he's like,
though.
we need to have more kids. I'm like, no, we don't.
The billions, though, those are the wrong people having kids.
Well,
we need Americans to have kids.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah,
where it's at.
I can find
Because
that.
people in China aren't paying America's taxes.
Yeah.
People in
I think
I
Japan's
Japan's
don't,
having
I
the
don't
same
disagree
issue.
with Musk on the children side of things, though. I do think that we have a shortage. We're gonna have a shortage of people because there's a lot of people that don't want to have kids,
Right.
and so we're gonna and I mean you can again call me a conspiracy theorist, but
Okay, conspiracy theorist.
there's recordings of people talking about like Bill Gates talking about using vaccines to control populations.
Yeah, wasn't that like in Africa? You want to kill a bunch of Africans?
Oh, he was just talking about vaccines in general. He was saying like we can release vaccines and control like it was a slip up basically. He basically revealed his master evil plan of controlling population size, and
He
it's
should
like
just stick to computers. I don't understand why he's
yeah, I
got.
don't
I
understand.
don't know why we're
either.
so afraid of Bill Gates. I bet you could
I
walk
could-
over there right now and punch him in the face and you would fall over crying.
Yeah, I could beat
I'm
up
not
Bill
afraid
Gates.
of Bill Gates.
Absolutely.
I'm afraid of
Why are you afraid of Bill Gates?
I'm afraid of globalism.
I'm afraid
Globalist
of.
archdemons.
I'm afraid of Bill Gates' wife.
I'm afraid.
Melinda Gates?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's pretty scary. They divorced.
Didn't he get
I
divorced?
know. Yeah. That's why I'm afraid.
It's like
He was the only thing keeping her in control.
the real globalist archdemon is Melinda Gates.
Melinda Gates.
He's been doing all that shit just to keep her happy.
Melinda needs more sacrifices. We
that's what
need more vaccines.
They got, they got divorced because he slipped up on accident.
That's like a V Canyon video or some shit.
You don't understand, Mr. President. We need to feed the machine. Melinda grows hungry.
You don't want to see Melinda when she's hungry. Billy, feed me.
More children.
More. Dude, they
Is
got
that why abortions are so out of control?
dude.
Dude, you
QAnon
think
got
it's
it wrong.
forceps, bro? It's just Melinda's in the trash can, bro. Maw wide open.
You know where QAnon got it wrong?
Where QAnon?
Yeah, QAnon got it wrong. They said all of the celebrities were sacrificing. Literally, it was just them all sacrificing to Melinda. They got the demons.
The Illuminati is just Melinda Gates eating children.
All of Freemasons are just Melinda Gates.
It's just a bunch of Melinda Gates.
Melinda's got Melinda's so huge. She just like this fat demon, like little spawn of Melinda Gates.
Yeah,
like, popping
the real
out of her
Melinda,
at all
the
times.
Melinda Gates we see is just like an angler fish, sort of.
They spray paint her fat to match the backgrounds of everything.
Dude, she's
It's like
sitting in a tank somewhere, and they're just like dropping kids in there. Oh god. We gotta stop Melinda, dude.
Dude, we need to stop Melinda. Dude, you're telling me like the Melinda Gates charity or whatever isn't some sketchy Ronald McDonald Funhouse shit?
Like a front?
An absolute front for
Absolutely.
Melinda Gates.
It's like Mattress Firm. Like no one ever goes in, no one ever
Melinda
comes
Gates
out.
owns
We need to
Mattress
put
Yeah,
Firm.
she
Firm.
owns Mattress Firm. Did you not hear about that? Like, there's you see all 20 Mattress Firms pop up here.
Yeah.
I've never seen one person enter or exit. I've never seen anybody.
Don't they just need to sell like one mattress a year though, and they're good?
I don't know. I just know that mattress.
Yeah, they don't need to sell a lot.
I swear, the mattress stores are a front. Like they're just used for laundering money.
I feel like if it was
Melinda Gates's too.
Yeah,
Dude, what
Yeah.
like kids play on the mattresses and they just like
like a Venus flytrap.
I'm really getting angry at Melinda. You guys are. This is pissing me off. We need to do something
rivaling
about
the
this.
masses against Melinda.
Fuck Melinda
Rise up.
Gates.
You can eat a couple billion children, but once you divorce your husband,
You're done.
like a cheating whore,
Yeah.
you should. Even if your husband abuses you and cheats on you,
No,
you're not
I'm
allowed to
pretty sure
divorce.
That's also not a good point of view. That's a terrible point of view.
God told me I could.
I don't give a shit.
No, I'm pretty sure it was
That'd be
Bill
easy.
Gates who was cheating, and then he was with some other.
Really?
bitch.
Someone cheated on her? Fuck, dude. Bill Gates
I
is
would be
not
way
a
too
good-looking
scared to
dude.
cheat on Melinda Gates.
Dude,
but Billy
are you-
might be a little strong.
Are you kidding me? Bill Gates looks so amazing when you have
He looked like
millions
the
of
fat
dollars to
pregnant guy off
profit
of
from
the,
him.
The emoji that Apple released. He looked like the fat pregnant dude.
There's
the
a pregnant
emoji.
dude emoji.
Yeah, from Apple, and it looked like Bill Gates. Let me see if I can pull it up here.
Yeah, let's.
How do you know
it's?
it's not just a Bill Gates emoji?
Yeah, you know,
That's
bro.
probably what it is.
Whenever Melinda Gates produces a male spawn,
I don't know. When you have that much money, like, what are you gonna do with it? Eventually, you're gonna get bored. You're gonna have to turn to like cheating on your wife. It's better than fucking
if
kids.
you're a dog, yeah, I guess. Just fuck all the time.
I don't know. That's the common thread with these celebrities, and it does. Wow.
Yeah.
Can we overlay that?
Yeah, I can.
Oh
I
my
can
God.
save it. Yeah,
Let's
I can
do
save
that.
it.
Yeah, that's great. That's pretty close, actually. But yeah, he's got literal billions, or had. I don't know how much he has
I
anymore.
don't know.
He's
is
got
Elon
enough money
still
to-
the richest?
Who cares?
Man? I don't know.
I think it still would be Elon.
Yeah,
I know
haven't heard any
Bezos
updates.
isn't anymore because.
but
his-
he's one of the richest people in the world. Of course, he could get anything he wants at any moment. Literally anything he
This
wants.
is what he wants.
This is what he wants. If he wanted to go to start
probably
Epstein
just
Island
take down
2,
this podcast, but
what's that?
probably just take down this.
Buy out this podcast?
No, just take it down. Just be like, shut it off. I don't hear about Melinda Gates anymore.
Dude.
Yeah, the pain is still too
Shout
fresh.
out to Billy. We'll stop talking shit about Melinda for a quick little.
If
payout.
you, if you
Yeah,
actually,
buy this podcast out. We'll just talk about
I just want the truth.
We'll just talk about how good
I just
Melinda.
want. I'm tired of them putting chemicals in the water.
Melinda's helping the population crisis. Think of how many people would have been born if it wasn't for Melinda.
Let's just make a whole podcast
About
about
Melinda Gates.
Melinda Gates.
Melinda needs shamed for what she does to those children.
all the
I'm gonna make a.
all
it's
the
like
orphanless child.
Should I not do it? Should I not say?
Melinda Gates.
Say it.
It's just a long bleep.
Yeah,
section.
seriously, pretty much.
Melinda Gates did.
Yeah. What's so bad that you can't say it?
The N-word?
I can say the N-word.
I mean, you can say it, but it's not.
It's not going to make it in?
No.
Darn. Just whatever I would have said. Yeah, whatever I would have said after, just beep it out. There's a few things. There's a few things you can't say, like ever, on the internet.
Yeah, I think.
Especially if you want to be popular. Like this isn't iDubbbz era anymore.
No, you can't. Well, you got to be very careful what you say, especially on YouTube.
It's kind of funny that iDubbbz got like popular being the guy who's willing to say the N-word, kind of.
And then now he's speaking out against it.
Yeah. Well, he grew.
Well, I don't know.
He grew and he regressed.
What I hate about that idea is that it's the same thing with comedians where they'll make the really crass, edgy jokes and then they'll close the door behind them saying that you shouldn't ever say that. Well, you did.
Right.
You started saying it, and now no one can say it. Like the reason you're popular is because of what you were saying, and now no one else can say that.
I don't even know if iDubbbz could be considered popular really anymore.
He's not.
He's not. No. Well, and then he also like everyone called him a cuck too when his wife started doing OnlyFans and everything.
Yeah.
And so it's like he kind of just.
What's her OnlyFans account?
Didn't he actually get cucked or something too?
I don't think he got cucked.
I feel like I heard some people making jokes about
Sneeko,
iDubbbz, like what?
No,
let's get back on Sneeko.
It was as far as I know, iDubbbz was never cucked. He was just they just.
As far as you know,
I heard Sam Hyde make a joke about him watching, like just sitting on the.
Well, that's just because Sam Hyde will say anything.
Yeah,
I love that man.
Yeah, me too.
That's a good point about the comedians, though. They'll say anything to, in the moment, get them popular. Yeah. But once they got that popularity,
a lot of them do that, and now it's like you can't do that anymore. It's very frustrating. It's the same thing with YouTube. It's like a lot of these people grew up saying, or we grew up watching them say these, super edgy stuff, and then now they're like, no, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
It's just
and it's probably for the better. I mean, everyone grows up. That's a big thing. But it's like it's kind of funny that like iDubbbz.
I'm not saying that it's not for the best. I'm not saying like, oh, you should say those things. I'm just saying I don't think you should slam the door on people's faces because you feel bad for doing it. Like even though obviously they don't, because that's what got them popular.
Well, I think a point about that is not only is it not incentivized, because if YouTube doesn't want to pay you if you say that stuff, fine. They're a company. They advertisers don't want to have Coca-Cola sponsor pop up after Sandy Hook, but to the point of like a couple of our shorts were completely just like shadow banned.
Yeah, because saying cuck. Or
saying cuck. I think you can't even say feminist.
So the thing about that,
that word will get you like. If not only demonetized. Also,
well, that's probably good, right? Because then feminism gets less play, even though.
Yeah, but the most popular stuff about feminism is anti-feminism on YouTube.
I think it goes even deeper than that, though. It's like because we named those videos "cuck" or like you have the cuck gene or shit like that.
And that was such a fucking amazing short, and no one's gonna be able to get to see it. That was such a good fucking joke.
We took it down, right? But we had "cuck" in the title of the video that we uploaded, not the title of the video after we re-uploaded it. I think it goes into the metadata of the video, and so if it says "cuck" in the metadata of it, it's banned because we re-uploaded those and they still didn't do well.
Yeah.
And the other two did amazing, and we never named them anything that had cuck to do with cuck.
We need to like re-edit that video and put it up there. I love that fucking joke.
That's what I think.
You poor unlucky fuck. You have oh my goodness.
I have a quick request. If anyone in the audience has found out that they had the cuck gene since the last time, please comment.
Yeah, let us know why. Like what like.
Were you born with the cuck gene?
Yeah, like what? How do you know?
Yeah.
How do you know? How'd you find out?
Which doctor? I want to go get
tested. And those who weren't born with the cuck gene but became cucks, was that some trial and error? Like, how'd you figure out?
Because I went to the fucking Mayo Clinic and I'm like, hey, do some like genetic testing on me. I need to find out if I have the cuck gene. Because like seriously, it's worrying.
Have you gotten the results back yet?
They told me that it was fake and they shut the door in my face.
Like
the Mayo Clinic shut the door on you?
Yeah, those fucking assholes.
Like
damn, bro.
Fluid.
Speaking of, you ever have olive oil mayo?
It's disgusting.
So bad.
It's
olive oil
so
mayo?
fucking gross.
And I like olive oil.
I like olive oil. And
it's a good alternative to dirty ass seed oils. Seed oils are the devil.
But it has such a sour ass taste, dude. It tastes so fucking.
It's disgusting.
Gross. And my roommates used that, and I ran out of mayo the other day, and I had to use it, and I was like, "This is disgusting." My sandwich, threw it away.
It's trash. Yeah, just put mustard on it if you're out.
I like mustard.
Seed oils are awful. Seed oils will kill you. Seed oils stay in your fat cells for like 7 years.
Really?
Seed oils, We didn't have any fucking heart attacks in America in like up until the 60s when Crisco and all these other seed oils were fucking produced. And then all of a sudden now we have this American Heart Association. We have all these fucking heart attacks. People don't know what's going on.
Hey, Jamie, fact check that.
Seed
Did we
oil.
have no heart attacks before the 60s?
Okay, I'm not saying
We
no.
definitely had heart attacks.
I'm not saying zero. I'm saying like
But,
it wasn't
like,
a phenomenon.
It was probably more genetically traced versus
diet
diet traced.
and
Gotcha.
activity.
It's like diabetes. Like
Dude,
Well,
seed oils, bro. And
I-
seed oils are in fucking everything. They have to go
Supposedly-
through this like 11-step process and deodorize it as the last step to even make it fucking palatable, just so you're not disgusted by it.
Yeah.
Seed oil is the fucking devil. It's in everything now, bro. Everything. Canola oil, rapeseed oil, sunflower oil,
Rapeseed oil?
all these oils. Yeah.
Did you say grape
That's
seed or rape?
Rape
Oh,
seed.
okay.
Grape.
Rape.
Oh. I'm gonna rape you. I'm grape you in the mouth.
I'm going to rape you. That was the best bit in that whole fucking.
I'm so fired. I'm fired up now. I'm pissed about seed oils.
And what was her name?
Melinda Gates.
Melinda
Gates. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you.
She
I bet you
probably-
seed oil comes from Melinda Gates.
That's her byproduct.
How old is
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
byproduct.
turns
Well, because she's this
abortions
creature,
into
right? So
seed
how
oils.
old is Melinda Gates? She was definitely old enough to
Oh,
have been around
well, her
during
yeah,
the invention
she was
of
first
seed oil.
known as Scylla, the monstrous sea creature in Greek legend
Yeah.
that sunk ships and ate the men on board.
Yeah.
But she gained some more popularity and
Yeah. So like they just keep her in this tank where they like throw things because obviously they can't really get too close
Isn't
to her.
Bill
They-
Gates into cloning?
I know the Chinese are.
allegedly.
I think Bill Gates is also into cloning.
I
So
wasn't
maybe
there.
he's trying to clone Melinda.
That'd be a terrifying scenario.
Why would he, dude? I bet you he's been waiting for Melinda to die this whole time so he can finally be free.
I think
Why would he try and clone
he's
her?
trying to clone her.
Stockholm syndrome.
He's trying to clone her
Stockholm, yeah.
to make a good Melinda, I think.
Oh,
So
okay.
the
yeah,
only
maybe the ones that
I don't
just
even think
give
it's possible.
birth
If
to
you
The
look at
only
Melinda Gates'
person-
She
genetics,
won't eat
she's got the
children,
evil gene, bro.
the only person who could possibly win in a fight against Melinda is good Melinda.
Good.
The only person who can stop a bad Melinda with a gun is a good Melinda with a gun. Final thoughts
Good Melinda
about
would be like Jesus Christ.
see
with all that power.
So bad Melinda already beat good Melinda. Got the Romans to fucking crucify good Melinda.
Dude, good Melinda was crucified for our sin, bro.
That's the only thing keeping her somewhat at bay.
So
She has to
Meli-
act like
So good
second-handedly.
Melinda's Jesus, and bad Melinda
Literally Satan.
just literally Satan.
Or at least an agent of Satan.
Also, Satan was like these.
So was
described as
Melinda
a
Gates-
serpent? Serpent's like the ocean.
Yeah, was
She's like
Mel-
an
A sea
anglerfish.
monster like
was-
Scylla's a serpent in
Yeah.
Greek legend.
Was
A
so
sea
was
serpent.
Melinda the one that got Eve to eat the apple? Then was she the
Yes.
snake?
We'll have to do more research on that. I assume so.
Yeah.
Melinda. So
Melinda convinced Eve to
you know
get an
Beowulf?
abortion.
So she consumed her child.
you know Beowulf.
Convinced.
No,
Cain
I'm
to
not
kill
familiar.
Abel.
There's a monster called Grell. Beowulf kills Grell, and then he has to fight Grell's mother. I don't think Grell's mother was ever named, but Grell's mother was probably
Melinda Gates.
Melinda.
Yeah. Dude, Bill Gates got his surname from Melinda. He wasn't Bill Gates before Melinda, dude.
He was just Bill.
Come on, you can
That
come up with
was-
something
that was
better than
funny.
that. Come up with something better than that. What was Bill's surname?
Bill.
The bear?
Yeah, Build the Bear.
That's pretty good.
Bill the Bear.
All right, final thoughts on Hollywood and the divide between the middle class.
Melinda Gates
I mean, we didn't
must
really
be
get to
stopped.
do exactly what I want to talk about, but
We'll do it again.
Yeah, we
like
can
this
talk
was
about
interesting.
just
We talked
all
about
over the place.
conspiracies and Melinda Gates and the moon and seed oils.
I just think that there are
For
some.
the record, I believe in no conspiracy theories.
None?
None.
I don't believe you.
Why not?
That's a conspiracy.
The only conspiracy I believe in is Melinda Gates.
There's
Well,
got to
I
be at
think-
least one more.
John McAfee didn't kill himself.
I think I'm with you.
He
on
definitely didn't kill himself.
Oh.
that. He was like
He
a
got
whale
whacked.
Didn't he
fucker.
tweet-
Why would a
didn't he
whale
tweet
fucker
out-
want to die?
Well, didn't he tweet out that he was safe and sound and that he was in perfect mental health?
But someone said this, and
He never told me how to disable his stupid ad blocker, so he deserved to kill himself.
No, but I legitimately think, because someone said this, is like he could literally have killed himself and said that he wasn't going to as a troll.
That's
Like
honestly,
he would have been.
Yeah, I know,
That's
would
like
be-
a McAfee move.
Yeah, that is
It's
a
like,
McAfee move.
guys, I am not going to kill myself. I'm perfectly safe. He kills himself, setting the world on fire with like theories.
The
like,
FBI killed him.
Yeah, he got killed by the FBI, like MLK. Well, the FBI probably stands for something to do with Melinda Gates secretly.
And the thing, I just don't care about McAfee.
I do.
He was rough.
He was so funny.
No, he was rough. When McAfee died.
All right,
Oh,
final
yeah,
thoughts,
yeah,
Hollywood
it
and the
was-
media. Actually, final thoughts on everything, because we didn't even talk about it, so whatever. What the fuck ever. Melinda Gates, how are we going to stop her?
Well,
Hollywood.
We need to shame her. We need to make sure that people are
It
aware.
is Easter this Sunday, so we just need
To pray?
pray for
That's all.
the second
Pray
coming
for the
of-
return
The
of good
only-
Melinda.
Yeah, the second
Good
coming
Melinda,
of
please.
the second
The
God,
resurrection of good Melinda, dude.
Please rapture us.
It's Easter Sunday, bro.
The world shall be inherited
This'll be the
by
third-
evil Melinda. We
Also-
need to flee.
You know, they call it the second coming of Christ. That is one thing I want to talk about.
The second
real quick.
coming of Melinda.
Yeah,
Christ.
well, no, but wouldn't this be the third
Melinda
time? Like,
Christ.
because isn't like that like
well,
a
Gates
omen?
Gates is the evil name of Melinda. They're both Melinda. One
So
is
Melinda
Melinda
Bear?
Christ, and one is Melinda
Oh,
Gates.
Melinda Christ. Okay, and then
Melinda
Bilderberg.
Gates of hell.
Melinda Gates. Well,
If you read her on her full name.
I think
Melinda Gates get shamed.